Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, you're going to meet a jewelry industry disruptor. He's going to talk about a jewelry rental program that they're just about to roll out. That's next.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, on this show, we love to feature disruptors, and if you think about the jewelry industry, it's kind of been done the same way for generations, but there's a new game in town, and it's called Noble Fine Jewelry. They have a jewelry rental program. Chip Spoonts is in the studio. He's a COO of Noble Fine Jewelry. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate being here.
Absolutely. Okay, we're gonna learn all about the jewelry rental program in a minute. I want to start with Noble Fine Jewelry. I mean, it's got a great name. How many locations do you have?
We currently have 3 locations. We're looking to expand to about 5 more stores in the next 2 to 3 years.
And what do you attribute the success of the company to?
It's all about customer service and quality. Our product, we're dealing with VS1 or VVS quality stones, flawless in some cases. So it's all about the quality and the customer service. Our buyback program, if customers are unhappy with their product, we will actually buy it back from them.
That's
so
amazing.
it's a good program.
Sure. I'm gonna pull up the homepage because, you know, as fate would have it, we're taping this, you know, in the month of love, February. So a lot of people are going out there thinking about, you know, popping the question or maybe doing a special gift for that special someone. And there's a lot of companies out there. I mean, you have to be careful when you're shopping for diamonds.
Oh, yeah. So something that we've seen in the market recently are people are taking natural diamonds, they're re-engraving them with, you know, GIA certificate numbers and selling them at natural costs. So you've got to be careful with who you do business with in the jewelry business.
Absolutely. I want you to talk about the owners because just honorable people.
Katie, who is our CEO, she came to America, couldn't speak a word of English, and she's grown this company in 5 years to really prominent status in the North Dallas area.
Sure. Okay, we're going to show your flagship location, and this video was shot about a year ago. I think it was kind of a re-grand opening or something like that. So tell us more about the kinds of things that you have. Luxury watches, you have jewelry of all kinds.
We've got Rolex, AP, Patek Philippe. Hublots for watches, anything on the high end. We also have a diamond jewelry, anything you can think of as it comes to diamond jewelry. And we do a lot of color and fashion stones also.
Yeah, and so much of this I think is just educating the consumer, right? So like if I went into your location, I know zero about jewelry. I really don't.
Yeah.
So to have a customer like me, you would kind of take me through the process.
So every one of our sales associates is GIA certified. They go through the rigors of getting basically their gemologist with natural stones and stuff like that. We have our watch folks have gone through the Rolex classes. We've got currently we have an associate in our Richardson store that has 8 different certifications from watchmakers from around the globe. So we're very extensive in training and taking that training and moving it to the customer.
Okay, we've got some more video we're going to pull up, and as we show this video, I want you to talk about the jewelry rental program, because I've not heard of this before.
Okay, so Noble Fine Jewelry is getting ready to launch a subsidiary. It's called D'Amico Inc. So what it is it's a jewelry rental company where you can do a 21-day rental, or you can do a subscription rental. The subscription rental, so if you have, you pay $199 a month, you get access to $5,000 worth of jewelry a month.
No kidding.
With that, the jewelry is fully insured. The shipping, you can swap out once a month. The shipping is free. So it's a program that where you're looking at real diamond jewelry that you can get at the fractional cost. So you can swap it out as trends change. So it's overall, we think it's going to change how jewelry business is done.
Well, and I applaud you because I know Rent the Runway is a thing, and then when we watch the Oscars or the Grammys, typically those necklaces are being loaned by some LA jeweler or something like that. So this makes so much sense for the person who, I mean, you think about your typical customer, if they have means, they probably have jewelry that they haven't worn in 20 years.
Yeah. So if some of your watchers are like my wife, will go buy a piece of jewelry, and then it starts adding up, and you go look at the jewelry box, and the jewelry is just mounded up, and so this takes this away from it. And what we want to do is we want to have an eco-friendly approach to the jewelry business also. Where we're recycling the jewelry. As stuff comes out of style, out of trend, what we can do is we can melt down that gold and repurpose the stones. So there's, it's sort of a twofold. You're not sitting there stockpiling, jewelry that you don't need or necessarily don't want.
Okay, so if somebody's watching this saying, "Man, how do I get in?" Have you launched the site, or is it something that you're?
Right now we're finishing the details. We've got vendors and suppliers from around the world that are supplying us product for this program, and right now we're looking at a launch live date first week of March.
Yes. Well, I can tell your phones are going to be blowing up because I think everybody who watches this says, "Man, why didn't I think of this?" Because it's so. As long as you can figure out the insurance piece, it's good. It's good profit for you. It saves a ton of money for the person who might wear something once a year.
Yeah. Well, it's and what we want is we want diamond jewelry to be more prominent in society. People get the diamond jewelry and they're like, well, I don't want to wear it because they get real cautious of it. Well, we would like to see diamond jewelry out every day on people's wrists, on their fingers, on their necks, on their ears, just seeing it out and take sort of the exclusivity out of the diamond industry.
All right, so we don't scare people away on prices. Give me like a real. You were telling me a story right before the show about somebody that had rented something for a couple of weeks.
So we have prominent influencers that we deal with on the Noble side already, and with the Vietnamese community, and we just had one of our influencers that we use on the Noble side just went to Vegas for 2 weeks to a show. She had a 75 carat diamond necklace, and her rental charge for the 2 weeks was $600.
Amazing. Yeah, you're going to be flooded with business. All right, we're going to end with the website, which is noble.jewelry. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Chip.
I really appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
That's it for now. We'll see you next time.